class. Glad to have you with us to learn today a little bit more about US 101 and some of the topics that we're going to be covering. As you may know, if you've read through the syllabus and the readings for the course, we're going to be covering a variety of different things to help you both academically and professionally. We're going to look at career planning, we're going to look at goal setting, time and stress management skills, and a variety of other things that have to do with your professional career and your educational journey. So today, though, I want to start with SMART goals. For those of you who aren't familiar with them, we're going to cover what they are, how they work, what benefit they are to you, and the role that they can play in your success. So let's talk about what exactly a SMART goal is. And the acronym stands for S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for realistic, and T for timely. So as a student, what I want you to be clear of is that you should really consider the effect of the time and stress on the ability to achieve the goals that you set, and also how creating goals requires balance between both your academics and your professionalism. So I really want you to focus on that because that has to do with the likelihood of the success that you will have. Throughout our course, we're going to have the opportunity to watch the effective time management video and also complete the reasonable SMART goal setting tutorial. So those are fun activities that will really help guide you in this topic, in this area, and really assist you moving through all the courses in your degree. Goal setting is going to be a vital component to your educational journey. And so we need to really focus on career plan building and also surrounding what competencies that you have that you're strong in, and also focusing on areas that could be improved. So what makes a goal SMART? Well, let's start with specificity. When you're thinking of specificity, the goals need to be very specific, obviously. And what I want you to focus on is trying to answer the questions of how much and what kind when you're creating these goals. Okay, M is for measurability. The goals need to be quantifiable. They need to be measurable. This is the only way you're going to determine if you've met them or not. Measurable goals facilitate planning, implementation, and control. So those are the components that need to be included there. As far as A, that's attainability. The goals in general should really inspire people to raise the standard and not just kind of meet minimal expectations. Goals should be achievable or else they just set you up for failure. So we have to be very careful in not reaching too far, but reaching far enough. And finally, as far as attainability, I encourage you to set goals that are realistic within your reach. So again, there's a fine line between going too far and possibly failing, and then not reaching far enough outside of your comfort zone. So we're going to find that middle ground for you. R is for realistic. Okay. Here you need to focus on an objective that you are not only willing to do, but also able to do. So we don't want to choose or create goals that really are outside of our spectrum of our skills or abilities. And also be sure that your goal represents substantial progress. We want to be able to see that we're continually progressing and inching our way toward the end goal there. Finally, the T is for timely. And here, always consider a time frame in which a goal should be completed. We don't want to just have things open-ended because oftentimes then they're never obtained. Some other points just regarding goal setting: write your goals down. Research shows that people who actually write goals down and visit them often have a higher percentage of actually completing those goals and finishing what they set out to do. Okay? Make sure that they're very detailed. We don't want them to be too general where they're not really keeping you structured and focused, but we want them to have detail so that you can really measure and make sure that you're continuing forward. Okay, make sure that your goals are high enough, yet attainable. We kind of talked about that a little bit. And again, really just be ready to structure and think about your skills and abilities and where you really want to end up. And sometimes backward planning, starting from where you want to end up and working your way backwards as to how you're going to get there, is really a benefit when it comes to goal setting. So I look forward to talking to you more about SMART goals and completing those activities that are related, among many other things in this class. So let's get to writing some SMART goals.